Hey, what's up everybody? It's the Crypto Ginger here. Guys, this is going to be another quick video, but I wanted to go over something I found very interesting when it comes to the Ledger protocol. And of course, I'm hopeful that all of you guys can take a moment and actually do a little bit of research on your own when it comes to this topic here, because the Ledger protocol is something that Ripple designed for interoperability. Interoperability is going to be something that's going to allow for different types of currencies to be swapped back and forth through the blockchain technology. Now, we can easily see here from the standpoint of News BTC that this is going to be a game changer because, again, it's going to allow for different types of swaps of currencies back and forth. And also, because of the interoperability measures that's going to take place with the ILP, or again, the Interledger protocol, we might even see in the near future an 80-cent XRP. Now, of course, I understand that's not a very substantial move when it comes to XRP, but when you think about where we're sitting now, 35 cents to 36 cents on average for XRP, jumping to 80 cents, that's not only doubling your profits there, but you're starting to see the momentum at that point in time shift in a very good and bullish manner. So we might even start seeing this thing skyrocket, again, just simply because of interoperability through the use case of the Interledger protocol. Now, of course, if you're unfamiliar with the Interledger protocol, it is actually specified here that it is an open protocol suite for sending payments across different ledgers. Like routers on the internet, connectors route packets of money across independent payment networks. The open architecture and minimal protocol enable interoperability for any value transfer system. The Interledger is independent of any one company, blockchain, or currency. So that's the reason why it's going to be allowed for opening itself up for different types of payments to be swapped back and forth. Now, of course, this is something here that was actually talked about a little bit more by somebody coming by the name of Vanessa Patristo. Now, of course, from what I can find here, Vanessa is actually part of Xspring, and she was doing a demonstration just recently with Stephen Thomas of Coil, which is also another company that's been working with the use case of XRP. So very, very big news when it comes to what's happening for not only XRP, but the companies that are really revolving around making a use case out of XRP. But anyways, going back to Vanessa Patristo here, and of course, what she posted on Twitter was a little bit of an example piece here, talking about how different types of currencies can be swapped. And you can see just simply from the little picture diagram they had XRP being allowed to be swapped with Ethereum, and of course even Bitcoin. And it's even specified here that swaps BTC, Ethereum, and XRP using Interledger SDK switch. So again, we can easily see that the Interledger protocol is going to be something that's absolutely useful for the idea of different types of payments being swapped back and forth through different variations of cryptocurrencies. So very, very big move when it comes to what's happening here. And this right here obviously helps solidify the idea that XRP is not only a digital asset, but a bridge asset to help different types of payments be swapped back and forth. So very, very big move again for Ripple, the Interledger protocol, any of the companies that are working around XRP, for example, such as Xspring and Coil. I just find it very fascinating that we're seeing this start actually ramping up and moving into the direction of hopefully major mass adoption. Now, with that being said, I wanted to take a quick moment and show you something I found very intriguing when it comes to micropayments using Coil, for example. Now, when it comes to the XRP community, I definitely talk about a lot of people that I would highly suggest anyone following. And Dave Jones happens to be one of those people, very, very outspoken when it comes to being intelligent on the news that's out there regarding Ripple. And he likes to keep everybody in the XRP community up to date, maybe even people outside of the community, so they all know what's taking place with not only XRP, but Ripple, the company. And just recently, he posted that 5.9 billion payments were sent through Coil. If you're unfamiliar with Coil, that's a way for content creators that are on YouTube, for example, to get paid through micropayments using XRP. And he even talks about that as well here. He states that micropayments are already very live and mainly driven by XRP. He also gives a link to what is looking to be Secure Blockchain's Twitter page. And of course, you can see that just recently they posted that billions with a B. Payments just got so much cheaper. How long did it take Visa to hit 6 billion payments sent? And of course, here we can see just a little screenshot that 5.9 billion payments sent by Coil. Again, this is all based off of micropayments, and that's fine, but really the idea is that we're seeing a substantial amount of money being processed through XRP because of Coil. Now, this is not having to do with any types of trades. This is simply payments being processed back and forth. So again, another big move when it comes to making a use case out of the XRP digital asset, and now through the help of Coil. And if you're familiar with XRP Tipbot, that is just simply another way for content creators to actually get paid as well. So keep all that in mind, guys, especially when it comes to the idea of interoperability and different types of payments being swapped back and forth. If you're someone who gets paid in XRP through Coil or the XRP Tipbot, and you want to actually trade it over or exchange it over for Bitcoin or Ethereum, you will actually be able to do that eventually through the use case of the interoperability of the Interledger protocol, for example. So very, very big moves when it comes to what's happening here under the radar for the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem. One last thing I wanted to quickly go over as well. Now, this is recent news talking about how global IT giant will be adopting Ripple's technology, and that giant just so happens to be Tata Consultant Services, TCS, which has actually recently come out talking about how they consolidated revenues of roughly around $19 billion the year ending March 31st of 2018, and they're going to be incorporating their Quartz blockchain solution to work with RippleNet. Now, of course, it does specify here that TCS has actually worked with clients such as Citibank UK, General Electric, and even Microsoft to help connect banks and financial institutions for cross-border payment technology. And looking a little bit further here, it does specify that TCS is part of Tata Group, an Indian multinational conglomerate holding company headquartered in Mumbai, India. And of course, it does specify that TCS Banks services more than a quarter of the world's population, processing more than 1 billion accounts. It does specify that back in March, TCS announced Quartz will utilize Microsoft's Azure blockchain cloud and R3's Corda Enterprise blockchain platform. So a very big connection when it comes to, again, this giant of an IT company, TCS, getting themselves immersed into the distributed ledger technology and making it possibly a use case out of the XRP digital asset through the help of R3's Corda Settler. Again, this is right here is just a small bit of a connection being made because Microsoft Azure is connected to R3, R3 is connected to Ripple, and we're seeing how all this could be possibly playing out on a very grand scale, a very global scale, and having multiple banks and financial institutions getting themselves immersed into the blockchain technology, and more importantly, the distributed ledger technology. So again, a very big move when it comes to TCS getting themselves onboarded here with possibility of making a use case out of XRP. We'll have to see how this actually performs in the long run, and once that does take place, we could easily see this right here helping add to the value of the XRP price point, jumping it up to something around 80 cents, maybe even higher than that. But again, something for the near future, this could absolutely be the catalyst needed for the XRP price point. So keep all that in mind, guys. Let me know what you think about this information in the comments section, and of course, if you have anything to add as well, please let us know there. I love the dialogue that happens between you guys. And outside of that, guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button, and also take advantage of any of the links for securing your cryptocurrencies either offline with a Ledger or simply on your mobile phone with the Uphold wallet. Outside of that, thanks again for watching, guys, and hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.